Hello, beautiful souls. I am going to tell you about the goddess of the year 2024, and that is Aurora. But first of all, I'm Tirza Schaefer, the smiling goddess. Yeah. I love smiling and laughing anyway. So that's where that came from, in case you haven't seen the introductory video yet. You might want to check that out, find out some more about me. Please like and subscribe, put the bell on so you always get updates. And yeah, find me on social media, Tirza the Smiling Goddess. That's all the spiritual side. Tirza Schaefer is just just Tirza Schaefer. My name as such is those are my profiles that are dedicated to my writing, which is mainly romance, adult romance, explicit adult romance. So yeah. So I thought I'd kind of divide that up now. Because it's just getting a bit too much for kind of both sides put together. And if you want to have a reading, a healing session, a teaching, something like that, I'm working on online courses. I also will be teaching locally in person and reading as well. So that'll be in German, unless I've suddenly got a lot of English speaking people in our little town of Bergisch Gladbach turning up on my doorstep or contacting me and saying, "Can you do teaching in person in English?" And I'd love to. Yeah, definitely. I prefer English. I write in English as well. So yeah, but I'm going to expand. Anyway, let me tell you about Aurora, because the way I do that every year is I meditate, unless they just come through randomly. And then you have to kind of drop everything and go with it. So that goddess that came through, I was meditating on the first when everybody else was nursing the hangovers from New Year's Eve and partying and celebrating and stuff. I don't drink alcohol anymore for some time and just don't feel like it. So was actually reasonably fit. And I was meditating, and Aurora came through, which is the Roman goddess of the dawn, right? And her Greek counterpart is Eos. So she appears in Roman mythology, poetry, a lot of sexual poetry as well. Well, maybe not a lot, but that's usually the kind of poetry she features in. And being the goddess of the dawn, obviously she heralds the rising sun. She is galloping across the sky on a chariot drawn by two horses. Very fast, so she isn't somebody to dally around. Like she's going there, announcing her brother Sol, the sun, you know, about to rise, and heralding the new day that way. So you can read more in detail on my website. I haven't uploaded that yet, but it will be probably tomorrow. I don't think I'll get around to it tonight anymore. I still have to do another video, and I've done two already, and it's like 6 o'clock in the morning. There you go. Anyway, Ovid mentioned her, Virgil mentioned her, they're never quite, and Rutilius Claudius Namatianus. So the latter two actually mention her in conjunction with saffron in their writings. So I would say that's probably her plant that is associated with her, the crocus plant, where the spice saffron comes from, the yellow one, which was and still is very expensive. So that hasn't changed much. But then it's quite difficult to, it's quite a process to get it out from the little stems in the middle of the flower. So yeah, that's just on the side on plants. So she is a goddess of the second generation. And the second generation, they're all nature gods, deities, gods and goddesses. So you have Luna, the sister, she's the moon, Sol is the brother, the sun, and so on. And sorry about that. Yeah, so as I said, she rides in a chariot across the sky, drawn by two horses. If you look at Norse mythology, you've got Freya doing the same, but hers is drawn by two cats. And then you have Ra, the Egyptian sun god, and he travels on a bark across the sky. So I guess that's a bit more leisurely than racing away in a chariot. But the women are really they don't do things halfway, do they? Anyway, so the Northern Lights, the Aurora Borealis, they're also named after her. And they're quite beautiful. You can, if you type that in Google, lots of wonderful pictures come up if you haven't seen it. Really, really cool stuff. So, and I've got a friend who lives up in the Arctic region in Sweden, and she says the pictures are absolutely stunning and beautiful, but it's nothing, it doesn't prepare you in the least for seeing it for real. That is quite the experience. So, yeah, totally believe that. One day. I might get up there and visit her and see the Northern Lights myself, live in color and boreal. So when she came through to me in my vision, I saw her as a young woman. She was naked. She was standing in a meadow with tall grass and some other plants in between and some wild flowers. Very, very beautiful, very sensual woman. She, like, in the sense, she is really at ease and familiar with her body, totally in tune with it. And she was smiling. It was such a warm smile. Um, Light, the whole energy was really light, lovely, not loving in the kind of, come on, I'm gonna hug you now, like a nurturing mom or something, but it was really loving in a very light-hearted, very open sense, very accepting, no judgment, that kind of thing. And somebody who's curious, right? So it's a young energy, it's a very curious energy. Like if you go with the tarot, that would be, like the pages, that kind, of young, curious energy. And so it was like right away that smile that just got me, isn't it? I love smiles. So open, wide, beaming, glowing, that kind of smile. I just love it. So I felt totally comfortable, cozy, at ease, and yeah. And then what she said, I will read that out to you because I, typed along while I was channeling that. So what she said was, "My beautiful child, I bring you a message not only for this year, but it also applies to all who seek to work with me. And here she meant her energy and wisdom, okay, that to work with. It doesn't mean you have to have a vision of her. And if you do, she doesn't have to look the same as I do. It's a very personal, subjective matter. So, you know, you might feel it, we might hear it, you might just know, you know, everybody has like different kind of senses or whatever, or you might just meditate on that kind of energy. So, yeah, so that's as an archetype, you know, archetypal energy. So she continues to say, I'm the goddess of dawn, heralding a new day that has not yet begun. The sun cannot yet be seen in the sky. However, my light is the promise of it coming. The same is true for this coming year. My light shines, heralding a new day. This is the dawn of a new era with renewed hope and anticipation. This is the time for those who bring messages of light to emerge from the shadows, stop hiding, and step boldly out into the light. Those of you who are on this path will find ample opportunities to bring their light to a wider audience and gain an impact with their words and actions. Your wisdom is needed, but not only for others, but for yourselves. You must be just as bold to face your own fears and shadows. The coming light will shine and reveal those too. There is no judgment, merely an aid to make you become aware of things you have previously hidden from. Now is the time to face those things that are uncomfortable. It can become uncomfortable as you work through these, but know that it is only temporary and will serve you well in the long run. As fast as the horses gallop across the sky, drawing my chariot, your growth will accelerate and the tangible and intangible results will manifest. Earth is rising in vibration, and consequently, time is speeding up. Manifestations of your thoughts, emotions, and actions will come in faster and greater than ever before. Because of this, fear not, but be bold. Take those risks that you may perceive that way. Open your heart, your mind, and your inner vision to show you the way forward in all you do in this coming year. Be joyful and excited. Embark on a great new adventure, a new exciting phase in your life. Grab the bull by the horns, as they say. Life will not wait for you. The time is now. I see you, I love you, and I encourage you. You are safe, my beloved children. Safe to come out to play and shine. You have not really begun yet. You have not yet conceived of your own true grandeur and light. Bring it out into the world so it may also encourage others to do the same. Play your part in bringing this world the light of spiritual awareness that it needs in order to move up into a new era of love and light. A global awakening for my chariot races across each sky, whether it be in Scandinavia or Southern Africa, in Alaska or Chile, in Siberia or Thailand, in Australia or anywhere else in the world. I am there with the promise of a new dawn, a new day for you to feel good. If I might loosely refer to that wonderful song that says yes to life so wholeheartedly. That is such a beautiful message, and it really puts into words what I and a lot of my friends that I've talked to and other people that I follow have mentioned. There is a general energy of like, we're getting up now and going, get up and go and do your stuff, and but do it with intention and with intuition. So combine that, the intuition, and take inspired action from there, okay? And spread, especially for people who work as light workers, okay, who are light workers, who bring out spiritual truth, share their wisdom, help others. That's the kind of energy that is really supported at the moment, very much. So, yeah, go forth and do, shine, and don't be shy, don't be scared. It's like, face the fear and do it anyway. So that really is, it's very much, if you think of the tarot as well, it's like the fool's energy, isn't it? It really is the fool's energy. So, you know, take that plunge, trust in the universe with innocence, with an open heart, but, there's wisdom and intuition to guide you at the same time. Okay, that was the Goddess of the Year. Keep that in mind. And I'll be back with a weekly reading, which I haven't done for a while because I was so miserably sick. And then for 3 weeks, then I'm quite well again, by the way. So thank you for everybody who wished me well, and a speedy recovery. So after that, I really I was just going on day and night to get everything ready for Christmas, have the family here, and New Year's Eve as well. And so it's been like quite a lot, and I had to do a lot of studies. So that went by the wayside, but now new dawn, new day, new life. I feel good. Take care. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.